It's completely different now. What I see it is in the old system, we just had a lot of numbers, a lot of businesses that we had to go to, we had to go and inspect. In the new system, I kind of see it that we're actually just focusing on individual businesses. We have a purpose, which is to ensure that food is safe for public consumption. And actually talking to the business with that kind of purpose in the back of your mind is absolutely fantastic. It allows us as inspectors to prioritise what work a business needs to do, but it also allows the business to prioritise. So in the old system, for example, a business would get a letter with 20 points on there, not really knowing where to start, and we never gave a lot of direction on actually what they needed to focus on. Everything had equal importance. But in the new system, because we're focusing on actually what is directly impacting on the safety of food, it's allowing business operators to know where they need to invest, where they need to work, where they need to put their efforts, and it's actually changing the way that we're talking, engaging with food businesses, but actually helping us as inspectors because it gives us a real focus.
Well, I went into one premise, it was just a cafe, walked in, and from doing the job for many years, you get a feeling how someone's going to be. I could just tell from his sort of body language he was really unhappy to see me there. I was trying to speak to him, sort of walking away, and I'm like, come on, what's the matter? Oh, you know, you just lecture me, you tell me what to do, I know my business, I've been doing it for 20 years. I said, no, we're not going to do that. We work totally differently now. And, you know, I explained to him how it was totally different, how the new system worked. We did the visit, and he basically said that's one of the best inspections he's had, because we weren't lecturing to him, we weren't telling him how to do his job. And I've been back with him since, and he's been so positive about it all. And another premise, we did some practical interventions. We actually got our hands dirty, which I still find a little bit hard to do, although it's getting easier, where we actually cleaned the premise because all the hand contact points were dirty. And we also did some hand contact point demonstrations with UV gel, where we sort of spread it around the premises and actually showed the actual the staff there how the if you've got dirty hands, how they could be spread around the kitchen. And once they saw that, when we went back and did the revisit, it was incredible to see the change. You walked into the premise and it was like sparkling, and we'd made it a bit of a competition to see how well they could clean. They could get these hand contact points as well. But what was interesting with that premise was we did the first visit in an evening, and we didn't do any demonstrations. And the first revisit we went back to, the hand contact points were still dirty. They'd made some attempt on them, but it wasn't until we did the real practical demonstrations that they suddenly clicked and thought, oh yeah, you can see how it gets from the light switch to the fridge to the chopping board. And once we did that, and the second time we went, it was just amazing.